Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rave Green TV YouTube channel. And today it has arrived. The 2025 Club World Cup has arrived. For those of you that do not know, this is the Seattle Sounders' second appearance in the Club World Cup. Our first being back in 2022, where we, unfortunately lost in the only game that we played in the tournament. Nonetheless, okay, we made it in 2022, and now we're back. Okay, and this time things are going to be different. Things are going to be different. Okay, listen, we have experience now. Okay, we have real experience in this tournament. Not only that, it's in the middle of our season, baby. We are sharp as can be. We are ready to go. We're ready to be dangerous. Okay, you know what? Let's just see who's in our group. Let's just see who's in our group because I'm telling you, listen, maybe we got an easy group. Maybe we got an easy group this year, and we can maybe. Cut. Okay, turns out we have the hardest fucking group in the entire tournament. Wow. Okay. Thanks for the nice welcome back. I appreciate that, FIFA, a lot. Thank you very much. We're going to give you the ultimate preview of the entire group, which contains the Seattle Sounders, Botafogo, Atlético Madrid, and last but certainly not least, PSG. Nonetheless, most of you guys know about the Sounders. I don't got to talk about them too much. We're here to break down the other three teams in this group.
Oh yeah, and by the way, everyone, we will be doing live watch-alongs for all of the Seattle Sounders matches in this tournament. And as well for the opening match in this group between PSG and Atlético Madrid. We left the links to all of the streams down in the description. All you gotta do is click the links and click notify me so you don't miss the stream because it's gonna be a lot of fun and you don't wanna miss it.
We're starting with Botafogo. Botafogo are reigning Brazilian League champions as well as reigning Copa Libertadores champions. Fucking hell, man. You tell me this is the easiest game for us, this team right here? This is about to be an absolute matchup nightmare for us, and I am not looking forward to it. Botafogo are currently 6th in the Brazilian League, but they've only given up the second least amount of goals. Their team is headlined by players like John Victor, who's got 6 clean sheets in 11 games. We also got playmaker Arthur Gamarush, who's one of the best players on their team. They also have former Inter Miami midfielder Gregor, who was a designated player in the MLS. Very talented player. And then they got Igor Jesus spearheading their attack, who had a very big Copa Libertadores last year, which is one of the key reasons why they won the tournament. All in all, this team, it's going to be a very tough matchup for us. And I know they don't have the most recognizable names in the universe. They're still a very, very tough team, and they could still make it out of the group. If Botafogo finished second in this group, yeah, it would be a bit of an upset, but I wouldn't be shocked, to be honest with you. They're a well-coached team, well-organized team, and they're going to take this tournament very seriously. I could see a world where Atleti and PSG, don't play their best players because obviously they just had a long season, but Botafogo, they're going to play their best. And it's going to be a very, very tough matchup for us. And then our second game in the group doesn't get much easier. In fact, it gets a lot harder. We play Atlético Madrid, who is the third best team in La Liga behind Real Madrid and Barcelona. They are 11-time La Liga champions and 3-time Champions League finalists. And although they haven't won it, that's still pretty impressive. And hey, look, listen, winning the Champions League, it's not for everybody, okay? Anyone who watches Atlético Madrid, especially if you watch them in the Champions League in super competitive matches, they are very, very defensively disciplined and organized, and it's tough for any team to break them down. And that's terrible news for us, considering Jesus Ferreira and Danny Musovski are spearheading our attack. That is not good news for us. Coached by Diego Simeone, a very fantastic coach. But then they're led with the attack of Antoine Griezmann, who's been one of the better players of the last decade, and his biggest accomplishment is being a big Seattle Mariners fan. Julio Rodriguez, bring this man to Seattle. You also have Norwegian striker Alexander Storloth, who, despite playing limited minutes, had 24 goals all competitions this last season. Dude's a problem. He's a big physical striker, and with the absence of Yeimar in this back line, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a long day for us. I mean, we saw how our back line responded defending crosses, defending just in the box in general against Minnesota United. Now imagine that against Atletico Madrid. And then last but certainly not least, they are headlined by treble-winning forward and undeniably the best player in the world. Definitely not biased because I'm a Man City fan. The boy, Julian Alvarez, and he's the reason why I'm most excited to see him play. I hope he plays at least some minutes against us. That is their attack. Very, very solid. And then you pair that along with their defensive system, which is just very, very hard to break down, incredibly stingy and disciplined defense. I honestly, if we do score a goal or multiple goals in this tournament, I would be shocked if this was the game that we did so. So after we play Botafogo, after we play Atletico Madrid, we got Paris Saint-Germain. PSG is the best team in the world, and anybody who watched the Champions League final shares that same opinion. These guys are treble winners. They have dominated Liga for the longest time. I mean, they've won it 7 of the last 8 years. And I don't want to hear about it. It's a Farmers League. It's a Farmers. I'm a Seattle Sounders fan. Am I any person to talk about a Farmers League right now? No. And also, PSG's just been that good that they just make that league look so easy. But make no mistake about it, if you had PSG in any league in the world, they would win the league, if not be very, very competitive. If Italian giants Inter Milan are losing 5-0 to PSG, imagine how bad this could get for us, guys. I mean, when it comes to their lineup, like, you could talk about anybody. Gianluigi Donnarumma, Nuno Mendes, Marquinhos, Achraf Hakimi, Vitinha in midfield, Neves, Fabian Ruiz, and then you get up top. And how are we going to stop this front three? You got Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. That dude is like a light Messi when you watch him dribble, okay? Then on the other wing, you got likely Golden Boy winner Desiree Doué, who just had arguably one of the greatest Champions League performances in a final in history. And then that attack is led by none other than probably current Ballon d'Or favorite Ousmane Dembele. I mean, we're going to assume that they're going to play a lot of their bench. Their bench is still super mega talented. Like, far better than anything that we have to offer, you know? I mean, one of their bench players is worth more than our entire team. I mean, that just goes to tell you how stacked that they are. And these guys are coming to Seattle to play us. What a matchup. 2 Champions League winners and an absolute battle to the death. So yeah, those are the 3 teams in our group at the Club World Cup. We are screwed. I know that sounds blunt. Okay, I know that might zap the excitement out of this tournament, but we got to be realistic about these expectations here, okay? The Sounders are incredibly likely to be pummeled in every single game of the tournament. That's just the reality of the situation. So I'm going into the Club World Cup with absolutely zero expectations, and you should too. These are elite clubs with elite talent that the Sounders frankly just do not have. I know that's not what a lot of you guys probably want to hear, but there's still a lot of things you can look forward to. We get to watch truly world-class teams with truly world-class talent play in Seattle. This is a very rare sight to see. I mean, when the last time this has happened has been many, many years ago. And for our players and our fans to have this opportunity, it's going to be awesome, even if it's at our expense. But just the fact that we get to watch these guys play and for our players to see like what level this really takes, and for us to actually see some of the best football in the world, it's going to be an awesome experience. And when you watch it from this perspective, I feel like you're really going to enjoy it that much more. And on top of that, if we score goals, if we even get a result, it's going to make it that much more awesome because you're not really expecting it. I mean, when I go into watching Sounder games in the MLS, yeah, of course I get excited about a win, but there's a lot of wins where, you know, you're expecting it. A lot of results where you're just expecting this to happen. And I feel like the excitement's not there. I mean, it's there, but it's not as much. You see what I'm saying? But if we go into a Botafogo game, Atleti, PSG, and we can score goals or just make it competitive or even get a result, dude, we're going to be absolutely fucking elated. Like it's going to be awesome. And just from a team perspective, the biggest thing I'm looking forward for is watching our young guys with a lot of potential see what they can do. Just see what they can do, how they stack up against some of these teams. I mean, guys like Obed Vargas, guys like Pedro de la Vega, these are huge opportunities for guys like them to not only just get the right set of eyes on them, but to increase their transfer value for us. I mean, guys, it's no secret with when we signed Pedro de la Vega, the intent was to have him play, have him, you know, build his career here, and then sell him on for a profit. If he can have good performances in the Club World Cup, like that's going to raise his value, and teams will be interested for sure. And then Obed Vargas, who's already our most highest valued player, if he can put on a show, he's already got a lot of eyes. All of the eyes in Europe. A lot of clubs have eyes on Obed Vargas. So if he can perform at this level, like this could be huge for him, and it's going to be huge for us as a result. So personally, that is what I am, when it comes to the Sounders, that is what I am hoping for from our team, our players. So overall, guys, if I had to make any predictions for this group, the Seattle Sounders are probably finishing last. And that's okay. Honestly, that's okay. Overall, guys, you just need to have an awesome time because it's going to be an absolutely awesome experience. I mean, who knows the next time we're going to be in a Club World Cup or play against competition like this in a competitive tournament. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the review. If you guys enjoyed, please consider leaving a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all have a blessed day.